Good evening, Miss. My name is John Mayuri. This time we will talk about the company Altomayo SAC. The company product is, as we know, this company is a leader in the coffee sector. It belongs to the Huancaruna Group and is one of the most important exporter of green and organic coffee beans. Here we look to some of their factory products and international presence. Altomayo has a presence in more than 46 countries. When between the top of main exporting companies of the coffee beans.
Hi, Miss. My name is Jaime Ureta. Con respect in opportunity international market, since 2010 coffee production, the spend for abroad has remained about 80%. The percent of exported coffee begins 97% of the Peruvian coffee productions. Altomayo be belonging to the Peruasa consortium begins the main export of Peruvian coffee. The export and positioning strategy was developed in the country of Mexico, promoting communications and advertising in mass media in Mexico City, targeting people between 15 and 50 years old. Finally, Altomayo seeks international recognition, highlights rent the nature in the brand, attractive packaging with a price that percent lower than the competition, and seeks alliances for distribution and sell in stores, for example, OXXO and 7-Eleven. Thank you.
International Operation Manager. We can observe the production process of organic coffee from its separation to its final packing for sale. The marketing and the Altomayo is as part of your marketing strategy. We highlight the following points: position brands, build the customer loyalty, and promote socially responsibility activity as one of the most important for the company.
Hi, Miss. My name is Remy Salazar, and I talk about 4.1 product innovation. The company decides to be different by packaging, while in the other companies using a color red as is more common but what they produce, and Altomayo use the color blue. But adequate it to distinguish itself in the place of sales. In addition, not only was product offered in the presentation in can to 200 grams, 50 grams, and the sachet with 8 grams, but also presentations in glass was introduced to the 200 grams jar and 50 gram glass with the purpose of refer to the concept of the natural coffee. The development in the product has had declines. For example, the growth plans was stopped because there were no space for sowing and harvesting due to the company had to slow down. But now the strategy has been to refocus it, and the team identified that areas where it will be points. They have developed in constant innovation of new technology for the cultivation and the processing of the coffee. Since they consider that the constant training of coffee growers is necessary to improve the production standard. Well, with respect to 4.2 process innovation, the coffee market is divided in two categories: instant or soluble coffee, or ground or packed coffee. The first one, the instant coffee segment, to represent 65% of the market. while ground coffee represents the remaining to 35%. Alto Mayo has many flavors, variants of the coffee, and this makes it different from the competition. The product test carried out makes it possible to guarantee that the product to be offered and maintained to a taste that is perceived as natural and pleasing to consumers who are used to the characteristic taste of competing brands like, for example, Firma and Cafe. And well, the price was set at 10% less than the competition. And then for the distribution, Alto Mayo makes alianza with Unilever, whom is considered is a strategic partner.
Okay, I am Elizabeth Criollo. I am going to talk about marketing innovation. Okay, we know that adults and youth have shown that they spend more time on social media. So for this reason, in Peru, Alto Mayo managed to integrate this aspect by launching the Coffee Flower Fridays initiative. This celebration was held to honor coffee lovers by placing interactive machines to count the number of coffee fans. The people who were in the shopping center were asked to write a message explaining their love for this drink. And after that, the machine gives a sample of high-made gourmets. Okay, another trend that this drink carry is that in this case, another trend that this drink carry out in order to reach its customer is to launch the hashtags Conversemos Más, where it seeks to show that in the absence of physical contact because of the coronavirus, today more than ever people are in constant virtual dialogue, and that is where the words become more relevant and make them the perfect replacement to convey different emotions. And the next part, yes, is organizational innovation. In this case, we have in this case, a company, yes, have very clear that its environmental responsibility as a company and the impact it generates, since all its products come from productive areas of Peru that are closely related to climate change. So in this case, the company has the protection forest, and its objective are to protect the existing wooded vegetation in the upper part of the May River hydrographic basin. The protected area contributes to guaranteeing the normal supply of water in the May River Valley. So this is very important because we know that this is one of the important aspects that the company use as innovation of its responsibility. And well, yes. And as a conclusion, we know that Alto Mayo coffee is a product that is increasing its acceptance. And of course, the company involved many aspects to make a difference from other companies. And of course, it's represent like a competitive value that differentiates from other companies around the world. And therefore, the countries that have a better export performance with products with higher technology context are those that present more activity or investment in research and development. Thank you so much.